Hello and welcome in to NFL Week 7 Game Time Injury Report. S&S Pigskin picks here. What's going on, Jer? Sunday morning.
Oh man, I woke up to a nightmare. New England up 10-0. But of course, in true New England fashion, they gave up 25 unanswered points.
Mm-hmm.
So, sun
That's
will
what they
shine
do.
today.
That's what they do.
Yeah, no, that was a rude awakening. But yeah, I'm excited for the day.
Okay, let's get right into it. We have Will Levis is out for Tennessee. Mason Rudolph backup is starting. I don't think that's too much of a downgrade for Tennessee. So should be interesting, right? Rudolph still trying to get a job.
Every time Rudolph gets out there, he's playing for another contract. He's trying to, he's trying to show him something. So I think that guy plays harder than any other quarterback when he gets out there. He gives it his all. So
Yeah,
maybe even a tiny upgrade.
Besides that incident in Cleveland, yeah, he's been pretty good. And then we also have for the Vikings, TJ Hawkinson was supposed to return off the IR. He's out. He still had a little bit of a setback. So he should be back week 8. But if you were relying on him or you thought he was playing, he is out. And speaking of the IL, Cleveland is getting their best player back. Nick Chubb is back and very much needed.
Well, when you're back from that long of a hiatus too, you gotta wait till you get that first big hit, maybe your first couple of runs, but when you get smashed, then it's like, okay, am I back? Yeah. Am I ready? I'm sure they didn't rush him back. It's been a while. We'll see how explosive he is. These guys historically like Priest Holmes and, they get hurt and they come back and they're just never the same.
Well, yeah, I mean, like NFL shape is different than like just working out and whatnot, right? And he's going to be on a pitch count. So, but I mean, Cleveland badly needs him. I mean, he's pretty much 75% of their offense. And let's move along to Marvin Harrison. He was concussed last week. He is going to play for the Arizona Cardinals. That spread has dropped. I think it's 1.5, 2 now for the Chargers. There's some big money coming in on Arizona. I don't know exactly why, but hey, let's find out. And let's move along to the PF Paul Fraser Steelers. Russell Wilson is your starting quarterback. Week 7, Justin Fields to the bench. Any thoughts on that one?
Well, there is this contract snafu that, if you believe it, you believe it. But if Justin Fields plays a certain number of snaps or starts, or I'm not sure of the language, then Chicago's got to get, Pittsburgh's got to give up a better pick to Chicago. So if they sit him and figure, hey, Russell looks good, maybe even a little bit better, let's go with him. Bring Fields, snap counts down, and then even if Russell throws a couple stinkers, throw Fields back in, and then they gain that way. They could regret it if Russell throws a stinker and they lose. Fields would be on the sideline waiting to go back in.
I think it has to do with contract.
Yeah,
because they're not paying Justin Fields anything, so. I think it's the contract, and then Russell Wilson. They have a little bit more invested in him, but it's going to be interesting. Let's move along to the Seahawks getting Kenneth Walker, their star running back, to play. He was banged up, and Seahawks haven't been looking exactly right the last few weeks. So I'm
glad they get Byron Murphy back as well?
Let me double check that one. Byron Murphy.
Yeah, they just look so flat last few weeks. I know there's always a time for reprisal, but
it doesn't say anything about Murphy playing or not here. I'm looking at the injury list. I don't see him out, so he should be playing.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Atlanta's
I mean,
defense just
Seattle,
really, I think they're good. So,
they're looking,
everyone's gonna have to be on
yeah,
board there. We will
yeah,
see. Battle of
we
the
will
Birds.
see. Battle of the Birds. And to wrap up the injury report, we're going to have Aaron Jones from the Vikings to play. He was questionable. Big piece of the offense, big game against Detroit. So, yeah, I think Minnesota's fully stocked, besides Hawkinson. So that
Divisional
is
game,
going to.
it's always going to be a close one.
Mhm.
These both pretty explosive offenses. We
Mhm.
will see. Can't
Yeah,
wait. It's
we
gonna
will
be
see.
great.
Yeah, and it looks like the Jags are going to move along to 2-5 after beating up on New England here, and New England giving you a little
32-10
bit of
now.
a scare. It's 30. It's 25-10, but is it 32?
25-10.
Okay, I'm a little behind here, but yeah, I mean, yeah, May looked okay early on, but I think they just scored a touchdown now. Yeah, so 25-17. But New England's hanging around. I mean, give them props, but this is a reclamation year for them. They're looking for a high draft pick, as they should, and Jacksonville's just playing for pride. So props to them. And any other thoughts on this not exactly thrilling game out there in London?
Yeah, no, that'd be quite the implosion on Jacksonville's part to score
Mm-hmm.
25 unanswered and then lose this one. You know, get the ball back, run it, slow the game
Yeah,
right down. 40 seconds, 40 seconds, 40 seconds.
yeah.
Yeah, we just
Four-minute
gotta win.
offense.
Yeah.
New England missed a 2-point convert, so they're down 9. So they're down 2 official
Oh,
scores.
beautiful.
Yeah, man, that field doesn't look that great either. But
That's the story every time, right?
it is, man. It's just unpredictable. But let's wrap it up here for our Week 7 Game Time Injury Report. We hope you got some value out of that. And please like and subscribe to the channel. And we're going to hit you up for our Sunday recap at 4:30 Pacific. And we are out. See you next time. S&S Pigskin
Peace.
Picks.